Hey everyone, welcome to the Acrobatic Arts Podcast. I'm Loren, and I will be interviewing some of the top leaders and innovators from the dance and acrobatic industry. If you are a teacher, performer, student, or a lifelong learner like myself, you are sure to find these episodes intriguing and full of inspiration. Acrobatic Arts is passionate about providing current and relevant information for everyone. So please, sit back and enjoy as we share our passion with you and the world. In this episode, we have a true icon in the dance world joining us, the founder of Acrobatic Arts, Mandy Yip. Mandy is not just a leader, she's a trailblazer. With Acrobatic Arts now in over 50 countries, with over 7,500 dance studios worldwide and 400,000 dancers in acrobatic arts classes each week, her impact is undeniable. Let's welcome Mandy Yip to the show. Mandy, welcome.
Thanks, Loren. It's so great to be back.
It's fabulous to have you on the show right now, as Acrobatic Arts is gearing up for our busiest time of the year with the North America Teacher Training Tour, which, for those of you that don't know, is when we run many of our certification courses for teachers in Canada and the US. And on top of that, Acrobatic Arts attends certain dance expos across North America in July and August. These dance expos draw thousands of dance teachers and studio owners. So Mandy, as we approach the summer season, filled with courses, expos, and engaging with the dance community, what feelings does this time of year bring up for you personally?
I love this time of year. It's when I get to see dance teachers in person, and that's just such a rewarding part of what I get to do. Meeting teachers at the expos often means teachers who are brand new to the genre, who've never taught acro before, or teachers who have taken our courses in the past and come back to tell us what kind of impact it's had on their students. It's just so rewarding to know that the thing that we're so passionate about, creating safe acro for studio owners and for dancers, is working in so many studios.
Well, let's talk about those dance expos first. Which ones will Acrobatic Arts be attending?
We have quite a few coming up. So we'll be at the Alberta Dance Teacher Convention and Expo, which is in Edmonton, Alberta, Dance Life Teacher Conference, which is in Connecticut, Dance Teacher Web Conference, which is in Las Vegas, Toronto Dance Teacher Expo in Toronto, and Energize in Chicago.
Amazing. Why do you think it's so beneficial for dance teachers to attend these?
Well, the dance teaching season can get a little bit lonely. You're at the studio with the dancers, but often you don't see your other colleagues. They're in other studio rooms, or sometimes they're not in the studio on the same nights that you are at all. So getting together in the summer with other like-minded people who have growth mindset, who want to learn more and get refreshed, can be a really great way to stay inspired and excited about your classes for the next season.
Now, I've personally seen you light up the stage at these events. What's your favorite part about teaching at them?
It's got to be meeting those teachers. It's got to be when I see the teachers in the audience light up with a new idea or a new way of doing things that they've never thought of before. I can tell that they're going to take those ideas back to their studios and inspire their dancers, and that just brings me so much joy.
And speaking of that joy, at the expos you are teaching at this year, I'm sure we're all excited to know, what will you be focusing on in your sessions?
I have many sessions planned. At each of the expos that I attend, I teach different classes, so none of my classes are repeated. I think my favorite classes this year that I have planned probably surround the preschool dancing group. I really love showing the teachers what we've created through Ready, Set Acro, and playing some of the brilliant music that's been created through that program, as well as the programming itself, which lends itself to just awesome acro classes for that preschool age student. And I think my other favorite class has to be trending tricks. It's always fun to bring new ideas to dance teachers who've maybe never thought of these skills before and break them down in digestible ways that makes it easy for them to take them back to their studio. So Trending Tricks 2024 is a class that I'll be teaching at a couple of different places, but it will be all different skills at each of those events.
I'm sure the teachers will mark you down on their schedule. Your training approach seems to really resonate with teachers and studio owners. I've actually heard you referred to as the AcroDance teacher whisperer. Why do you think that is?
I don't know if I've ever heard that before. That's funny.
Oh, it's true.
I think what I'm able to do in those settings is a couple of things. I'm able to break things down into bite-sized pieces that studio owners and teachers and then students ultimately really can understand. But I also have an empathy and understanding for what it's like to be that teacher who maybe doesn't have all of the knowledge yet. And I just have so much appreciation for the teacher who's willing to come to these events and learn and admit that maybe they don't know everything yet, because I believe that we're all on a journey learning, and anywhere that you're stepping into that journey is a good place. So I just have such admiration for teachers who are willing to come and learn more and bring that back to their students. As you know, dance teachers aren't required to take any kind of professional development. They can just go open a class and teach a dance class, and there are no rules. So the fact that these teachers are investing in themselves, spending the money, spending the time to come out and learn more is just so encouraging to me.
And I'm sure the teachers feel your admiration, and that is why your classes are so popular. For teachers attending dance expos this summer, what tips do you have to help them get the most out of their experience, whether it be from attending one of your sessions or any other part of the event?
If you're coming with a friend, try to split up and go to different sessions and then compare notes at the end of the day. I think that's a really great way to get the most out of it, because at most of these events, you're going to see that there are 4 or 5, sometimes even 6 classes happening at the same time, and all of them will have brilliant educators teaching at them. So that's one piece of advice. Split up, don't stay with your same person. Another piece of advice is to network. In that time when you're splitting up from the people that you came to the event with, meet someone new, make a new friend, learn something about how they teach things. There's so much to be gained in that networking experience. So try to make that happen. And my third piece of advice is go to a class that you don't teach. Go to something that you wouldn't normally take. I think you'll find that no matter what class you take, the educators are exceptional and that they have really amazing tips on how to teach in general. And you'll get something out of every class that you attend.
And what advice do you have for teachers who want to continue their professional development, but maybe they are not able to attend one of these events, or maybe they simply want to take advantage of the time this summer and take more in?
Well, there's all kinds of online options for teachers, and I think that that's a great way if it's not a year where you have either the funds or the time to travel and see something in person, take something online. Take that time, a couple of days for yourself, and attend an event. We have several certification courses and workshops that are offered online, and you can get educated that way too. In addition, if you're a smart dance teacher, you'll find ways to network through those opportunities by participating in the chat on the side of the Zoom, or meeting someone new in one of the breakout rooms.
Now, Mandy, I know your travel schedule, and it's crazy. You are constantly traveling to meet with leaders and influencers in the world of dance and acro. This really does allow you to have your finger on the pulse of what's happening in dance globally. What would your advice be to someone who is on the fence or is considering taking one of our courses but has yet to register?
Well, on the cutting edge is still acro. So it is currently the fastest growing genre in dance studios today in America. And if you're not already versed in it, it's a good idea to become versed. Even if you're not going to be the sole acro teacher at your dance studio, chances that you have some acro in the number that you're producing is really high. So my suggestion is to get to know the genre a little bit, even if it's not what you plan to teach. Have a good understanding of how the skills work and what makes them technically sound, so that you're producing things that are safe for your dancers in your solo and group choreography, even if it's in a jazz piece or if it's in a production line.
Could you let our listeners know where to find out more about the certification and workshops that Acrobatic Arts is offering this summer in North America and around the world?
course. You can visit our website at acrobaticarts.com and click on the button for certification. From there, you can see all of the courses that we offer and all of the dates for upcoming courses.
Easy as that. Mandy, as we wrap up this conversation, let's double back to Expos, as I know that Acrobatic Arts has a contest going on currently for teachers this summer that could help some lucky teachers win tickets to some of these Expos.
Certainly, teachers, if you're looking to attend one of these exciting dance expos that will be at this summer, Acrobatic Arts has an incredible contest for you. We're giving away $2,500 in expo passes, free. To enter, simply visit Acrobatic Arts on Facebook or Instagram for all the details. The contest closes on June 14th, so make sure you get your entries in before then.
That's so wonderful. It's clear that Acrobatic Arts is dedicated to both the art, the safety, and the fun of AcroDance. Mandy, your passion always shines through for AcroDance. It's truly inspiring, and I really appreciate you taking the time to talk with me today.
Thanks, Loren. It's always a great time on the Acrobatic Arts podcast.
A huge thank you to Mandy Yip for sharing all that valuable information. And to our listeners, be sure to check out Acrobatic Arts and their upcoming expos and teacher certification courses. Remember, keep flipping, twisting, and reaching new heights with Acrobatic Arts. We can't wait to see you at the next expo or certification course. Thanks for listening, everyone, and have a great day.